Okay, I'm showing you a common problem with Windows 11, that it seems to have a lot of Bluetooth problems for certain people, and I've been one of them. And this is an Intel AX200 card. I believe it was compatible with the older Bluetooth standard, although the card's not that old, but it absolutely will not do anything. Here, I'll show you my phone right here. Bluetooth is on, that's the bottom highlighted bubble right there, and it is not finding anything. And occasionally it'll find it but not be able to connect to it. And I've tried several different Bluetooth adapters. I will show you a screenshot of two different ones I've tried, and they just do not seem to work for me under Windows 11 at all. But I will show you how I fixed this problem. Okay, right now you're looking at the Bluetooth device screen that I just showed you on the video, but this is a little closer up picture of it, and you can see that the Bluetooth is on and we're not having any luck finding the device. And like I say, occasionally it'll find it, may even try to connect to it for a couple seconds, but will immediately disconnect and will not be useful at all. So now the second point that I would note here is that, yes, I do have antennas connected to the Bluetooth card. And if you don't have antennas connected, that may be your problem, and you just need to connect the antennas. But assuming that you have good antennas connected and that it's not an antenna problem, keep watching for other solutions here. And so this one here shows you that, yes, in the device manager, this was the Intel card, and like I say, it was the AX200 model, which I believe I saw was Bluetooth 5.1, I want to say. But again, it was just not working with Windows 11, even though it's fine in the device manager, and it looks like it should work. None of the devices I'm using would be new enough that should matter. And like I say, this was the model that I had in there. This is the AX200, but I've seen other people who are having problems with the AX210, and pretty much the problem being, you see on the arrow I have on the screen there, it's pointing to the old Bluetooth standard, which could be like 5.1, 5.2, 5.3. Those are all obsolete now, and my theory is that they're just not working reliably under Windows 11. Under Windows 10, these devices seem to have been working good for the most part. And here was another card that I tried. This was a USB, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth connector. It was just a cheapie, but I figured, it's worth a shot. And nah, it actually, to be honest with you, it was worse, because occasionally the Intel would connect and then immediately disconnect. This would do nothing. So these cheap USB solutions, I would tell you, don't waste your money on those. I mean, if you can get an easy return, I guess you can try it, but that isn't going to fly. Now, here's what worked for me was the Intel BE200 card. And yeah, I mean, there's tons of variations on this. It's basically the BE200. It's also called a killer series, which may or may not actually be a slightly faster version of everything, but the base specs are all the same. So if you're just looking for a cheap solution, this card seems to run, depending on where you get it, under $20. So it's a cheap answer, and you plug the same antennas in it, or you can buy little small stick-on antennas if you want. And here's a screen that shows you that with the new card in here, I had no problems connecting to my Motorola cell phone, and I'm sure other devices would work fine as well. But this was the solution to me. I had to switch to a newer, and I believe this card complies with Bluetooth 5.4, which there again, I don't know why. Maybe it's a Windows 11 compatibility problem, but it worked. Thanks. Bye.